Welcome back, friends. The American Cancer Society's Hope Lodge is marking 2 decades of support for patients and their caregivers this year. And what's exciting is that attorney Morris Bart has sponsored a new bell in honor of the anniversary. Today, Director of Philanthropy for ACS, Lori Watts, is here with Morris Bart to talk about their partnership. Congrats to both of you on this.
Thank you.
Come on, 20 years never looked so good. And it's so exciting that the Hope Lodge has this anniversary. Lori, first, let's talk a little bit more about it because I'm actually not too familiar with it.
So yeah, the Hope Lodge is actually a national program. We have one here in New Orleans on River Road. We service all the cancer treatment centers around the area. We have people coming here from around the world, actually, because Louisiana is such a hot spot for people to get treatment in different types of reconstructive surgery.
Wow.
We have 34 rooms, and we serve people from all over. They can stay for any period of time, and they can come back repeatedly as well.
And this is when they're going through any type of treatment that they have?
In this area, so if they're getting treatment in New Orleans for any type of cancer treatment, yes, they're qualified to stay at the Hope Lodge. They can contact their cancer care team to be connected with the service. Also, if there's a Louisiana resident that's watching that is traveling away to treatment or knows someone traveling away to treatment, we have over 31 Hope Lodge facilities across the country.
Wow.
This is entirely free. People really need to make other people aware of it so they know that they can access this, because lodging is a big barrier for people to get treatment if they are traveling.
Because you also have the medical bills on top
Yes.
of that. The money just keeps going away. So it's great that y'all have this program available. And Morris Bart, hearing about this Hope Lodge, I see why you wanted to support them. You've been working with the American Cancer Society for several years. Yeah. What's the personal connection here?
You know, the personal connection is cancer has affected my family, just like it's affected probably every single viewer and viewer's family. And everybody, cancer is ubiquitous, it's everywhere, unfortunately. The mission of the Hope Lodge is so beautiful. I mean, just to re-emphasize what Lori just said, I'm going to emphasize the word free.
Yes.
And it's a red brick building on River Road, right next to Ochsner Hospital. And what they do, they have 34 rooms. They give free lodging for anybody coming to New Orleans to get cancer treatment for as long as they want. So when I saw that, my family and I decided this is such a wonderful cause, such a generous cause, that we want to give to that. So we gave them a very nice donation, and in return, they donated or named their Hope Bell with our family.
Yeah.
The Hope Bell is used when the I'm thinking like a lawyer.
When the
patient finishes their treatment, they ding the bell, which is a sign of hope for them right then and in the future.
How exciting. And you all are seeing some photos of the recent dedication. Look at both of y'all. Oh my goodness, come on. And I'm so curious, now that the bell is up, has it been rung yet? Are we waiting on something special? Tell me about the bell.
So any patient who's staying at the Hope Lodge has the opportunity to ring it at the end of their stay. It is rung, I would say, probably on a weekly basis. We have 34 rooms again, and it's usually at 100% capacity.
Wow.
So whenever someone is finishing their treatment at the lodge, they have the opportunity to have their caregiver with them who's staying with them, and then obviously the Hope Lodge team comes out. They ring the bell. There's a lot of photos taken, but it happens very frequently. It's beautiful when you're at the Hope Lodge and someone rings the bell. Also, just wanted to add, this bell that the Barts had selected it's a beautiful bell. It rings so beautifully, and when we rang it last week, it was stunning. It's just a great piece.
And when they ring the bell, is it just that their stay is there, or their treatment is also done?
Well, it's usually probably one and the same. If they are staying at the Hope Lodge and they are about to leave, it's usually because it's the end of their treatment. The average treatment or the average stay is 10 days.
Wow.
Some can stay as long as a year, and then also some people have to come back repeatedly, like maybe on a monthly basis, depending on what their diagnosis is and what their treatment is. So the bell could be rung at various times in the journey of a patient.
I think it's amazing what you all are doing, and I want to find out more about your reaction when the bell was unveiled. You saw it, you heard it ring. What was that like for you?
It was an incredible ceremony, and like Lori said, it's a loud, distinct ring.
I love that.
Which is good. That's what we wanted. We wanted that someone rings it with a sense of pride, with a sense of hope. And it was beautiful. You ring it, well, you hit it once for your treatment ending, I believe, and then twice as hope for the future. So the whole thing is beautiful.
And shout out to you and your wife, because it's named after both of them, okay? He's been married for how many years now?
How many years?
Have you been married?
You would have to.
Oh my
43
goodness.
years.
Oh,
43
Kathy,
years.
you see, 43 years. Well, you better ring some bells. Okay, come on. I think it's amazing that you all have sponsored this. And you know, people who are watching this right now, like you mentioned, everyone's been affected by cancer. They may need this Hope Lodge. What's the best way to get you all services if they need it?
Well, there's a 1-800 number that'll be coming up on the screen. Also, cancer.org is our website. People can visit that to learn about the different services. In addition to Hope Lodge, there are lots of other programs that cancer patients or even caregivers might want to be aware of. The 1-800 number, it's answered 24/7 by a cancer information specialist, and they can share information about our clinical trials, different types of services that we provide. There are other barriers to treatment other than lodging, also getting a ride to treatment. If they can't get a loved one to give them a ride, we have volunteers that volunteer their time and use their vehicles to drive them to treatment. We also have different hospital partners that use our grant system to then provide Lyft vouchers, public transportation passes, gas cards. So getting to treatment is one barrier, and then also we have different types of support programs. So if patients are going through a diagnosis, they can be paired with a patient who's maybe undergone a similar diagnosis and survived that, so they can have peer-to-peer support.
I love it. It's helping them to treatment and through treatment. Thank you so much for all that you do. Congratulations on 20 years. And again, Morris Bart, thank you for your support to keep this service free. Remember, 43 years you've been married. Okay, and look, everybody, if you want more information about the American Cancer Society, 1-800-227-2345 is their number. Cancer.org is their website. And of course, more information about Morris Bart and all he's doing for our community, morrisbart.com. We'll be right back.